Again, another spectacular
We'll see
offer.
how long we spend on
Okay.
it based on
How many
because
we
the
have.
quantity that
How
we
many
have in
we-
the system
yeah.
is the hard quantity.
Okay.
There's not a single additional set available.
That's it. What we have is what we have.
Right. In the advanced release, almost everybody, very few people send them to PCGS. Don't know why. Yeah, so let's just get a left counter in there because that's all that exists. This is our initial
79?
79.
Oh.
This is all that I have, all that I ever will have for advanced release. So let's talk about this advanced release. We had the ANACS advanced release. We had a few more of those. With the PCGS, I was only able to get, and it's interesting. So I put in this morning, this is for our first airing. I had 100.
Oh my gosh.
We sold 21 without airing it. People have been waiting for this
More
particular
people are buying
set.
it now.
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
We haven't even started talking about it.
We're scheduled to have a pretty long presentation in this. I don't think it'll last that because, like I said, that's the number.
Right.
There are no additional coins. There are no additional coins for this.
I will say I have VIP financing on this. I want to say at the beginning.
So we'll talk, so let's get that out of the way. By the way, it is for both coins. You get the Morgan silver dollar and the Peace silver dollar for $599. Same price as the ANACS, that we have. We held the price for the PCGS, which, by the way, is no small feat for us to be able to do that because PCGS charges significantly more to certify advanced release. So let's go through that particular thing again. First of all, Series 1, the first of the Morgan silver dollars were made in 1878, last made in 1921. We're going to see one of those 1921 Morgan silver dollars here shortly. We just saw the preview of that. And then in 1921, they started the Peace silver dollar and ended that in 1935. With what they did. It's interesting. There's a reason they made what they made. In 1918, we had what was called the Pittman Act, where they melted the old silver dollars, but by statute, they had to, for every ounce of old silver dollars they melted, they had to make new silver dollars. So if you take, so they melted about 270 million silver dollars. So if you take all the 1921 Morgans and all the Peace dollars from 1921 to 1928, it's exactly the same number, 270 million ounces or coins that they made to be able to do that. So these are all literally remade silver dollars, those originals. Now these are brand new. So in 2021, so they did all that. In 2021, the United States Mint, under the tutelage of Mint Director, former Mint Director David J. Ryder, he put together legislation, it has to be legislation, that allowed for the continuation of the Morgan and Peace silver dollar. And so we started to making Series 2 Morgan and Peace silver dollars starting in 2021. They didn't make Proof silver dollars the first year. They didn't make them in 2022 because of silver shortages. They made them in 2023, and now you have 2024. Basically only the third Proof Peace dollar that's ever been made by the United States Mint. The other one is 1921. There's a Proof satin finish. In highest grade, it's $1 million, $2 million coin, something like that. Morgan silver dollar.
Like that.
Yeah, no big deal. High grade Morgan Proof silver dollars start at about 60, 80, 100,000, something along those lines. And these coins are basically just as rare as those. So the United States Mint just released the Proof Morgan and Peace silver dollars for these years. It's the second release of the year. But the thing that really makes this special is the fact that not only do you get Proof, which is kind of the most desirable finish for collectors. Remember, Proof's not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. That's what makes it this kind of mirrored finish that you have right here. But we have the advanced release. Of course, it's perfect, Proof 70, but the advanced release is the key to this. In today's numismatic market, the single most desirable designation in all of modern numismatics is advanced release, because there are only 18 people worldwide that even get advanced release coins from the United States Mint. So where anything else you can order, on the web, you can do whatever you want. Advanced release, there are literally 12.5, 18 dealers worldwide that even qualify to get that advanced release. Obviously, I am one of those dealers. And so I get these before the general public gets theirs. So for the vast majority of people, this is your very first look at this. This is your very first look at the Proof Morgan silver dollars from 2024, the Proof Peace dollars from 2024. We then have to get these coins in advance of the release to the general public, and then we send them to PCGS. They have to chaperone those through the process of certification, which is why it's significantly more just to certify these coins than any other regular coin. And hence it becomes the most desirable modern issue designation in modern numismatics. Look at that coin. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. It is perfect. It is advanced release. There are 100 of these, folks.
Isn't it harder to get a 70 with a deep cameo like that?
Yes, and the reason is because, you know, any tiny mark keeps it from being a 70. Well, look at that field.
Yeah.
Anything shows up in that.
Oh, that is
anything
flawless.
that shows up in that. Now, understand, I mean, that is stunning. So I look at there. So what we're looking at is the monitor that's, what, about 14 feet in front of us?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Look at
spectacular,
that.
Helen? So that's the monitor. That's the monitor we're looking at, reflected in the coin from 15 feet away. And so they're absolutely perfect. They're absolutely stunning. It is the rarest and most desirable designation. I started with 100 pairs. What are we down to now? I can't even see that on. 67 pairs is all that, and once I sell out those 67, they will never be available
65.
again. 65. So they're going very, very quickly.
64.
Now, right. And
Sorry.
now, thank you, because I literally can't see the screen.
I know.
So I
I'm your
appreciate you
eyeballs.
counting backwards for me.
Yeah, no problem.
And so we're looking at literally 5 dozen sets, and so it makes it incredibly desirable with that advanced release designation. But understand, even if you could find an additional advanced release, let's say an NGC or something else from one of the other 18 dealers, the other 17 actually, since there's 2 dealers represented here, the other 16 dealers that are represented out there in the marketplace, they're not going to give you the opportunity to buy that we do here at HSN. And if you could give us the whole VIP financing thing,
yes,
that
sir.
nobody else in the numismatic, nobody else in the numismatic market can give you anything approaching this in terms of being able to put this into your collection.
Yeah, we've been here for 47 years, and we have our own proprietary credit card called the HSN card. We also accept the Q card from our sister network, QVC. So you have something called VIP financing on this, and we know it's a considered purchase at $599.95. You can have basically like 18 flex pays. You can take 18 months. That's a year and a half to pay this off. You can pay it off early if you want. As long as you pay it off before the 18 months, you get 0 interest, and there's never any fees, and it's only at HSN can you do this. By the way, we ship with right away when you order.
Not layaway.
Not layaway. You get the coin right away, and then you have a year and a half to pay it off. I did the math, and it's $33.34 a month around, if you do even payments.
That's like a regular coffee a day,
Yeah.
okay, that you make at home,
Yeah.
for
a month.
for $1, and you do that for a month,
Yep.
and like I said, no interest and no fees. They're no
54 left.
54. So now
I'm your
we're in the danger zone.
We are.
And understand we probably have 30, 40, 50 people online. So
Correct.
the thing I learned just recently,
52.
if it's in your card, check out.
Check out, yes.
Because people can literally reach into your card and take it out.
Did you find? We
Yes,
all saw
I
that
found out the hard way.
Yes.
With that, when I was buying something from Professor Amos. As a matter of fact, and it was towards the end of it, and I had it, and I was browsing, and all of a sudden I go, "Where'd that go?"
Oh, right.
So anyway.
Yep, that happens.
And,
you have to
so
check
be able
out
to get
or you don't get it.
And understand, because they're irreplaceable.
Yep.
It is only available in the secondary.
48 left.
Yeah, it's only going to be available in the secondary market. So I literally have 4 dozen of these left.
47.
And understand, and like you said, it's a considered purchase at $599.95.
We
I
get
get
that.
that. I understand
We
that.
understand
and
that.
that's why HSN can do things that nobody else can do. First and foremost, no convenience. If you use any credit card,
Yeah.
there's no convenience fee. 3%, 4%, 5%, I've even heard 6%. So on this, it could be $20, $30, $35 just for using a credit card.
Right, but we don't do that, Mike.
Right, and so there's none of that. Secondly, if you use the HSN card and use VIP financing, then you have 18-month interest-free financing, and at today's interest rate, that's about a half again the price of this. So at $599, you're going to end up spending $900. Instead, you save that $300, so it's like, a $300 to $400 savings just the way HSN lets you purchase it. Secondly, 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. You don't have any of these restocking fees or all this other annoying stuff. Understand,
42 left.
Nobody in the numismatic market makes it easier to build your collection, particularly with exclusive products. Now, I want to go back again to talk about advanced release. First of all, these are the brand new proof coins. The mint, do not confuse confuse these with the Mint Stay coins that are also sold out.
Right.
That the Mint released about 6 or 8 weeks ago. These are the brand new Proof Morgan and Peace silver dollars released. And understand, they're not commemoratives. You have to realize that the new issue, the Series 2, these are actual Morgan and Peace silver dollars that they are just continuing on to make. Proof, by the way, is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing.
Yeah.
So it's made differently. It gives you this right here. So you have the different grading companies. We had the ANACS earlier. We had a few more of those.
Oh my gosh.
I'm down to 3 dozen now. With everybody on the phone, I might have. I'm scheduled to be on this for another 6 or 8 minutes.
There's
I don't think that's going to.
33 left.
Yeah, this is going to sell out.
And I will want to jump in and say you can't do more of this by the very nature of what it is.
So oftentimes with coins, people say, "Can you get more?" I said, "Yeah, I mean, I can always get more." You know what I'm saying? But it's a price thing. Well, I might. Yeah, I have to pay, and I'm going to be up 10% or 20% or 30%.
Because you're going to have to get it from outside, third
and I got to
market.
do all that.
Yeah.
This is not the case.
Right.
Advanced release is gone. Not just here. Understand, there's only 18 people that get advanced. It's the only official designation from the United States Mint of when a coin's released. You're used to first day of issue.
Right.
You're used to early release. You're used to all of that out there in the marketplace. What you're not used to and what most people haven't seen is advanced release.
29 left.
Because what happens with advanced release is there's literally 18 people in the world, 18 dealers in the world that can even get advanced release. I get them before they're released to the general public, along with the 17 other guys. We then have to get them to the grading company, and the grading company has to chaperone that through the entire process. And the reason for that, they charge extra. These have to be in holder before they're released to the public. Most people have never seen the 2024s. We had to fly these in. It was crazy just even getting them here for the show. PCGS is the rarest of all the advanced release, the company that does the most advanced release, just because that's how the dealers submit them, is going to be NGC, then ANACS, and then PCGS is the rarest. I think we have, what, a dozen left?
I was going to say we have 25 left, but my producer is updating me that we will sell out of it before the time that we have counted for this presentation. We're supposed to talk another 8 minutes, but with only 25 left.
With everybody on the phone, here's what I'm calling.
Put it in your cart and check out.
I'm calling it now 60 seconds.
Okay.
You have 60 seconds to get this in your cart and check out.
He's been doing it long enough that he's always right when he says
That's right, yeah.
Any other guess, I'll be honest, I would jump in. But
some people just say I'm an idiot. I like to think I'm an idiot savant when it comes to numbers like that.
This is not your first rodeo.
Yeah, and so what happens is I have an extremely limited edition to start with of 100 coins. I can't get any more of these coins unless I buy them from another one of the 16 guys that are left that are going to sell them to me, and I can't then do my original issue price.
And your price wouldn't go up a little, it would go up a lot.
At minimum of $100, $6.99, maybe $7.99, maybe $8.99. I don't know what the market's going to bear. Yep. This is my original issue price. We started with 100, I think 105 or 6, I think,
There's
on
19
the day.
left.
There's 19 left. I got more than that in terms of people on the phone. So here's what we're going to do. Advanced release, PCGS. Like I said, the pair is $599. Use your VIP financing if you want. You can use FlexPay if you want. You can do it any way you want. No convenience fee for using a credit card, but you got about 10 seconds to get it in your cart and check out.
You know what's really weird is how always right you are about those things. Because I work, again, I do every category, and if another guest made those prognostications, I would say, listen, you're wrong, like I know you don't know, but you always know. They are sold out. Thank you for your calls. Stay on the phone if you're on the phone to order this, because my producer says we're counting you. So don't hang up, like you're part of our sellout. So we'll stay on the phone if you're calling in. Thank you so much for your calls.
Now this